And why did he make you so special? Why did he bless you? Think about it. I woke up this morning. Gonna smile when I say that shit. I woke up this morning.
Together?
What's up?
All right.
Yeah,
Nice to meet the crowd.
Something like that.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I got it rolling right here.
All right, cool.
I'll introduce the guys real quick. This is Pat.
Nice
Pat
to meet you
Rosenthal.
guys.
I grew up with him. I've known him for years. Good buddy of mine.
Yes, definitely.
Really smart guy, computer programming. He's actually the person who helped me with YouTube and like Vine and all that.
Really?
Yeah.
I am the man behind the scenes.
He's your partner in crime?
Absolutely, yeah.
the hidden partner.
You helped a lot, man. You helped a lot.
Definitely.
Like, we were a team, man.
Really?
Yeah,
I never
it was
knew
fun.
that. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then this is Conor Ward. Went to high school
up?
with him. Known him since freshman year of high school.
Yep.
You moved straight from Britain, right?
Manchester, England. Close to Manchester, yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a Man U fan?
No, I'm Blackburn Rovers originally, because that's where my town is. Like, I'm from Darwin, so it's close to Blackburn, and yeah.
That's cool.
They're not in the Premier League anymore. They're kind of shit.
Right.
It is what it is.
It's still
My
cool.
home team, you know what I mean?
You know the environment.
Yeah,
though.
I'm going there actually for Boxing Day.
So when
cool.
you were a fan of them whenever they were actually in
the
EPL?
Premier League. Yeah, so
Yeah.
when they're in the Premier League, I go like every Saturday. Me and my dad would go with a bunch of like his friends, and like they were kids my age, so we'd just go. It's really good. It's a lot of fun.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah, we're
I'm
going
so jealous.
Boxing Day. Not Boxing Day. Yeah, it is Boxing Day. We're going. I'm going to one of the games, so it'll be fun.
European fans are crazy.
Yeah, we get rowdy.
Oh yeah.
You have a great accent, by the way.
Thank
Just
you.
want to throw that out there for the camera.
It's like a little hybrid, though.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hybrid
it is.
of, like-
Mine's like
Yeah.
I got American
What do you call
flying.
Yeah,
it?
sure.
American.
I have an
like,
American flying.
Spanglish.
But like when I go to England, they'll say I kind of sound American, so
Yeah.
Okay.
it's a little different. But like every time I come back from it, I'm going to.
Because you moved when you were 15, right?
14, yeah, freshman year of high
14.
school.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucked for a little bit.
I bet.
Yeah.
You were the man coming in, dude. All the girls are on you. Yeah.
That accent,
was.
you know?
True. Yeah.
And this is
Exactly how it is.
this is William John Nolan the Fourth. And
So you forget
Wow.
before.
You know why he knows that? It's because, one of my buddies from the fraternity days, you know, that's how he knows he got into the full names, you know?
hey. Should I say your nickname?
No, I don't.
Chill.
No, I don't embrace that. It's just, you know, I thought it
He
was.
hates it, dude.
I thought it was a funny Instagram name freshman year because
That was your Instagram name?
before that,
No.
dude, in high school it was Will Boozy. I thought Will Boozy was funny, and so then it was like I
I
moved
think
out.
I've heard Will Boozy before.
Then I moved
kinda
out of
funny.
South
I
City,
like that.
St. Louis, and I was like, okay, like I'm not in the city anymore. I gotta change it up. So I was like, chill's funny, because like everyone's like, oh, that's so chill. So I was like, chill Nolan, that's kind of funny. But then people started calling me that, and I'm like, oh, yeah, dude. Like, they're like, I show up somewhere and they're like, chill, what's up? I'm like, God, dude, like, okay. Like, I'll respond because I'm nice, but like, I just want to ignore you right now. Like, don't call me chill, but I don't know, you know, you just gotta.
That's how I learned your name.
Really?
Yeah, that's how Tony Ellerbrock introduced you. He didn't say
Chill.
this is
Cringe,
Will Nolan. He
cringe,
said
cringe.
chill Nolan.
Cringe. No, yeah, well, I mean,
Well, I remember
whatever you want to do.
in like I guess how that worked to an advantage was whenever he said that name, Chill Nolan, that's a name you're gonna remember. So I remember Chill Nolan, and then all you gotta do is just change from Chill to Will.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
To learn the real name, but yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny, and then it became really not funny real fast. But, you know.
That's life, dude.
Here's a random question for you guys. All right, so what do you think is important to like living a purpose-filled life, or just a meaningful life? Whatever your goal, would you say happiness, constant pleasure?
I would say happiness for sure.
I mean, yeah,
You
you're
think
gonna be
so?
happy, but like a purpose in life, I feel like you've got to affect others in a positive way.
I was also gonna say that. Yeah.
Definitely. What's the
Contribution.
point if you're not contributing to like other people and like making other people happy also? And
Yeah, because that's why you look at like celebrities and stuff, and it's like,
you
even
respect
though,
the ones that.
Well, but even,
like I said about Danny Duncan.
like we all sit here and think like, wow, they're
Real
living,
recognize real.
we think like they're living like the greatest life ever because they have so much money and all that type of crap. But like, really, if they're not happy, they're not helping anyone out, then it's like maybe their life actually sucks.
Well, studies show that there is very small correlation between money and happiness. Like,
Yeah, like
that is true.
The richest people in the world, like a lot of them are unhappy. Like you're not, like don't feel fulfilled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they,
It's like
they
a hierarchy
always
of
want more,
needs.
you know, they always want more, so like they're never satisfied.
Yeah.
The disease of more, man. Greed's a scary
I mean, when
thing.
you have something, you don't like appreciate it.
You don't appreciate it
You
until
don't
it's
appreciate you
gone.
got a lot of money because you've had a lot of money, so now you're on the next thing.
Plus, like, it's just going to waste. Like, I mean, like, look at Bill Gates, dude. He's got like $80 billion, and like, he's not using any of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he could be. There's like another portion of the world, like entire countries that could be using that money to like
I think
live.
I don't know.
he's doing a lot of good.
No,
I
he
don't know
does.
what-
He's a bad example, but like, but the amount of money he
I'm
has.
sure he does
yeah.
a lot for the like Microsoft company for PR and stuff.
Yeah. No, that was kind of a bad example, but there is, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
the amount of money he has, he's not using even a dent. He ain't even making a dent in how much he has, you know?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think the helping people out is the way to go, dude.
Yeah,
if
I'd
you
say-
if you want to live a fulfilling life, like you said, the hobbies too. You know, you gotta have some.
Well, I'd say hobbies, or I'd say kind.
For
Just being
yourself.
kind. Like you need to be.
True,
I want to try
true.
to. I'm trying to be kind to everyone. Like
Yeah,
I
you're
meet.
right, Simon. I
And,
don't
like,
like be. I try not to be a dick drunk.
I
'cause
feel
you're
like if you're like a dick and you like I don't know if you're like I don't know like it always comes back to get you. What you give is what you get. I'm a firm believer of. So like as long as
So
you're
you
like
believe
super
in
kind to
karma.
people,
Yeah.
like in a way, like I don't really understand. I don't like the philosophy or like believe any of that really. But like I mean,
I mean, it's
I'm
karma.
like
Definitely karma.
reciprocate.
Yeah,
Like it
giving
comes back.
comes
Yeah,
back. Karma.
yeah, true.
You
I guess
believe
that's
in
true.
karma.
But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if you're kind to people, people will be kind to you back, and like I don't know. So what you want out of life is like what you put into it. So
Noble.
yeah, I guess noble. Yeah.
Noble Nolan.
Yeah, I think giving back, like, I don't know, just making another, really, like, having a lasting impact on another human being's life, and, like, people always throw out the example, like, with homeless people, do you guys give money to homeless people?
That was a sketchy subject because it's like you don't know if they're actually homeless or
I
not.
do.
I mean,
True.
if I was going to, I would do what my dad would always do when I was younger. Like, I would, like, go buy them, like, food or something.
Respect.
Yeah.
Because, like, I mean, like, I don't want to say I don't trust them, but you know, like, the stereotype, and, like, there's probably a reason why they're homeless. Like, I mean, it's, like,
I
it's
don't
hard.
know
So,
about
like, I
that.
don't know.
Like,
And,
everyone's
like,
situation is different.
and, like, some people have, like, given it back, like, not wanted it. Like, all they wanted was money. And, like, so, like, that kind of shows, like, kind of proves the point.
Well, that's
like,
the kind of people that don't actually need money, and they're not homeless. They're the ones that are just doing it for like income. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen videos of people like complete bullshit and like they'll
Yeah.
like beg for money and then
Yeah, just
leave?
asking for handouts
Go, Wait,
'cause they
can,
don't wanna-
can I swear
yeah.
on this? Like, is that cool?
That
I
gets
don't
you
know.
mad, you know?
No, like I don't know. Guys, swear. I'm saying.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude, fuck yeah.
I'm making sure, but yeah, no, like, and then they'll go to like a
Okay.
nice ass car, and like it's just really annoying.
Yeah.
Then you can't. That's why people don't want to give money to the people that actually need
Yeah,
it.
they kind of ruin it.
Yeah, it gives homeless people a negative connotation that they didn't necessarily, like,
Need.
deserve, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, I think their lives are hard enough. They don't need like a bad
True.
rap either for other people.
So what's homelessness? Dude, there's a word today I was studying that I could not say. It bugged the shit out of me. But anyway, what is homelessness like in the U.S. compared to like over in Britain?
That's a good question, actually. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's similar. Like, well, I'm sure. Like, I don't know. I was young. I didn't really think about like those kind of concepts while I was in England. But I'm sure there's homeless people in England that are very homeless and others that are not at all.
Well,
It's
like
bullshit.
the poverty rates, like maybe not necessarily the exact like poverty
I don't know.
rates,
Pull up
but
Google.
oh yeah.
Go to
Right.
fact-
We got
yeah.
the laptop up
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
reason.
there you
Let's
go.
Utilize it, you know.
Resourceful.
Get to the Google. Dude, my nana literally said like 5 years ago. It was a long time ago. My nana literally said that Googling it will be like a phrase in the dictionary one day, like Googling it, because like
She called it.
it's literally like
a verb.
Everybody always says yes.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's always saying, "Oh, I don't know that. Google it." Everybody says Google it.
Google it.
True.
TM. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Trademark that shit.
Right.
You gotta.
Trademark that.
All right, so in the U.S., it says the official poverty rate, whatever that means, is 13.5%.
Okay, that's.
I don't know what they define as poverty. I'm assuming it's the exact same as what Britain's gonna say.
I feel like there might be some different guidelines, but I'm not entirely sure. But I mean, it'll be. I mean, actually, not,
skew the results though.
no, actually, I feel like they might do the same thing because I mean, obviously, like when you do study in other countries, you want like the same. You know what I mean? Same
Yeah,
principles. So I think poverty rate is probably pretty similar.
Some
yeah.
control.
Oh wow! Almost a third of the UK population fell below the official poverty line at some point between 2010 and 2013.
Honestly,
That's
You there
crazy.
then?
Yeah.
that can't be right.
Were you
When
there
was
then?
that?
2010 to 2013. Is that what you said?
Yeah, 2010 to 2013.
We left in 2010.
You got out right in time.
There's no way. I mean, none of my family was like ever like I didn't hear anything. My family struggling or like getting hit by any poverty. No.
Well, like, also that's
like,
something your parents don't really share with kids.
I was just about to say that.
Parents don't usually share that kind of shit with their kids. Like it's nothing they need to be worried about.
I mean, during this time, like my family would keep up with me. I was 14 to like however old now. Like my parents would definitely tell me like if my family was struggling or something was going on like in the country. Like, I think I would have heard about it.
I mean, you're pretty close.
I don't know. Yeah, my parents would tell me a lot of things. Like, and plus we're seen as older as a younger age, so like there was not a lot that I didn't really know about my family by the time I was that age. Or, like my extra family. I don't know, but like, because I guess it's something to do with drinking age. I don't know. Like since your drinking age is 21, I think.
It's 18 there, right?
18 there, so we're seen as like older when we're younger, like so we'll start drinking before 18, obviously.
They see you as more mature.
Yeah, and you can drink certain drinks at younger ages. Like if you're with parents, you can drink at younger ages, and like they're not as strict on it, and like it's. Yeah, you guys get in serious trouble for it. We really don't.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
For underage drinking.
You grew up here in the U.S., so like, or like you've been here since.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, so I didn't get to.
You could have gotten the benefit.
But when I did go to England in Christmas, I did get to the advantage. So that was nice.
How was that?
It's fun. Like it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm going back this Christmas, so it'll be a lot of fun. It's just drinking for 10 days straight. My family are animals, so just trying to keep up with them is really hard. But it's fun. Christmas, New Year's is a good time to be at home with family. So
everyone's got a really strong liver in that family.
Yeah. I've never had a hangover in my life, so I thank my genes.
Really?
I thank my genes for that. My dad's
never what?
Had a hangover in my life.
No shit.
My dad's never had a hangover, so it's in the genes. Like I'll take it. Like,
you get heartburn when you drink vodka, though. we go to get like chops or something, and he's like, "Dude, you need to have the rest of this."
That was
like, my heart's burning. I'm like, "Damn, that must suck."
That was that's been recent. Like so, like the past couple of months. I guess it's I did something. I don't know. I talked to my doctor about it. She gave me some medication, but I just got a heartburn. I guess I don't know. I fucked myself up. I don't know. But
you drank too much when you were younger.
Yeah, I drank a lot of vodka
before you were 21 and actually like appreciated the age and realized it's not as cool as like you thought it was.
Well, it's nothing to do with it. I didn't drink.
Like in fun. Like I don't know. Like
this is my thing. You guys are on the drinking thing. You guys are like
us Americans.
Yes, like seriously.
Are you American?
We're Americans are sensitized to alcohol and that kind of thing for such a long time that you abuse it. When you get to that edge, and you're not.
Don't act like you don't get blacked out.
No. I get plenty blacked out, but I'm unaware of how to get blacked out. You know what I mean? I don't do it accidentally. Like I drank a lot purposefully.
Last night you had one salad and you didn't like plan on.
That was also a mess up. So yes, maybe I did. Okay, I forgot about food, but anyway, I do usually drink responsibly. Like I'm not always an asshole.
Been an asshole lately, man. We go out, man.
Alright, anyway, fuck you.
I give you a pass on last night. Should we say what happened? We can. We can
bring it up, sure.
I don't know.
Like, it was bad.
Will, you tried the best.
I was a trooper.
Go ahead, you were the most sober one. We can trust your view most.
Well, so yeah, after we went out to Zan, the bar, we came back here.
Just say I was spilling drinks over the bar, like.
Well, they have to understand there are two levels to this. So we'll explain it to Pat. There are two levels to this, right? And it's like a narrow hallway almost thing with just railings, and
it's like glass. Like you walk it over like the crowd, like so it's like a cross slide.
It's cool.
It's like a little bridge kind of. And yeah, we were just standing over that, and Connor was tossing drinks over the side. And I was like, dude,
in plastic cups. They were in plastic cups, so I didn't try and hurt anybody.
Yeah, so there's people below, and it's getting all over them. And like, I've been kicked out before because my buddy was doing it next to me, and the bouncer assumed it was me.
Yeah, I remember that. They kicked him. I was like, "You're kidding!" And they're like, "No, get out."
So you were doing that, and I was like, "Dude, I'm not standing next to you because they're gonna kick me out." And you just kept doing it. And then later in the night, the bouncers came and tapped you on the shoulder and said, "You gotta go." And I couldn't figure out why at the time. And then this morning I put two and two together and realized why, but you did not want to go. And like, so they were very... They had three of them? It took three of them to haul you out. But and then Jordan, did you say you got put in a headlock or something too? Like
this was not last night, but yeah, dude. So what I did, so you walk down like a narrow, like it's like a narrow way, and this girl is on my right in front of me, and this guy is on my left in front of me. And this guy's just being a total dick. I can't hear what he's saying because it's so loud in there. But I'm just like this guy's just being ignorant to this girl. So I walk up in between them and I go, "Hey man," and I just go 2 thumbs up and I go, "Hey, it's all good, man, it's all good." And then I'm smiling too. I got a big ass smile on my face. I'm like, "Hey man, it's cool." Yeah. And this guy gets mad, so of course I keep going with it. And Yeah, like I like to like
You gotta take it too far.
encourage.
for sure.
Yeah,
That's
I think it's fun. And
Smoking flash drives, baby.
and I was just doing like this, and he puts his hand on my face and like pushes me, and then I like get back up and I just smile at him, and I was like, all right, see ya, and I turn around, and as soon as like to like walk away, I was like, I'm not gonna fucking fight somebody in a bar. That's stupid. And so I start walking away, and I immediately get thrown in a headlock. I'm getting like dragged. I end up slipping the headlock, and I was like, hey, like stop. I just want to I'll get out of here. I'll leave if you want me to leave, but like just let me walk out. And then they immediately before, like pretty much after I said that, or I started trying to say that, I don't even know if I got my words out until I got to the door, but yeah.
Damn. But yeah, cringeworthy moment for sure. I don't like acting like a dickhead when I'm drunk. So I like to think that I act appropriate while I'm drinking, but sometimes you get out of hand, I guess.
It's those vodka
It
Red Bulls,
happened.
man. Just
Vodka
you
Red
gotta stay
Bulls
away.
and Red Bulls.
I
Not
like
eating.
those though. They get you.
They're
They're very good, but the
They
Red
are very
Bull
good.
provides an unnecessary amount of aggression to your demeanor.
That's
Just the energy.
yeah.
Energy
Way
to the
too
burst.
Yeah. So
And it creeps up on you too. Like sometimes you don't even notice.
Oh yeah, definitely agree with that.
But yeah, it was cool. All right.
No, honestly though, I would argue back to what we were talking about earlier. I would argue that a life like full of pleasure isn't the most like rewarding either. Like just that like life philosophy. Philosophy. Yeah, because that's considered hedonism. And I've been looking into, I don't really know much about stoicism, but it's more of like the idea. I'm probably
It's a big
butchering
word to
this.
hear. We're gonna need to pass.
Dude, I think I got like a D in philosophy.
I know. I'm about to say the same. I don't know what we're talking about at this
Keep going.
point.
I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah, let's take away all the isms and go from there.
So, that's more of like life is more about like I'm probably butchering this. This might be a different philosophy. I don't know much about either one, but that's more about life. Like a constant meaningful struggle in life is like the most like fulfilling. Like a challenge, you know, like in front of you, like a passion.
Yeah,
You always want to learn things. You always want to be
like that growth.
You don't want to know everything.
And then once you
people that are
accomplish
really
it,
smart are also depressed because they, you know what I mean? Like they realize, I mean, not to be depressing, but like life technically has no meaning at all.
So
We
true,
don't mean
dude.
shit.
Yeah, if you
Like
think about that all the
biggest thing
time.
of life, like lucky, we're so small in the universe. Like
Yep.
we don't mean shit. We're basically like cells to like the bigger thing in the world, and like
I believe that, and I also believe at the exact same
It's
time that
fucked.
we're like everything. We're just
yeah,
crazy.
I mean, that is a good concept too, because really, like, it's about perspective.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, wait, what's the name of this podcast again? Doesn't it have perspective in it?
Yeah,
Oh, it does. No, it doesn't.
The
It's
subjective.
It's
what
like
is subjective perspective?
My subjective perspective.
is.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, sir. I like that. Oh, that's nice.
I think the hashtag's the branding hashtag's going to be MSP podcast.
MSP.
What? Oh, my subjective perspective. What the hell is that
Wait,
supposed
what's
to
that
mean?
code for? What is
Yeah, right.
Okay.
You put your jewel on the other side, so
Don't be worried about my jewels.
so I couldn't steal it.
Yeah, get your own jewel. I'm tired
Oh,
of
I did.
sharing.
It's coming in the mail like a couple of days.
I did not know what a jewel was until, like probably 2 weeks ago. And do you know what a jewel is?
It's some vaping thing.
It's a flash drive that you can smoke.
Flash drive.
It's not a flash drive. It looks
Is
like
that 32 gigs or?
It's actually
I got some secret
$35.
shit hidden on here. No, one's getting
Okay.
this from my fingers. That's
All
all.
right.
But no, yeah,
Edward
we're-
Snowden. Edward
It's all
Snowden.
encrypted, Edward. It's all right.
No, but it helped me stop smoking cigarettes. So I was like, that's cool. And he's
Yeah,
like,
stop
no,
smoking
it's
cigarettes.
gross. I'm like, yeah, you want to stop, so like, I mean, might as well.
Cigarettes
get
are
one.
bad, but they're so fun. It's a
these are getting-
sociable thing.
These
Like
are getting way
it's
too
a
popular. Though.
it's a sociable
Like,
thing.
Yeah, I just heard that term used like
Not
2
that-
weeks ago as
not
well.
proud to
and it's
have it.
like,
I don't want to be part of the, I just use it for the actual purpose. I feel like girls just get them just because they like the taste.
Super cool, like
Or
upstairs.
it's like, cool, yeah, you can do it inside, but no. I just do it because it gets
Six
my,
inside.
gets my nicotine
Six
fix.
inside.
Yeah, if only it was back in like the 50s where you could smoke cigarettes in the club.
Hey, you can
those
sneak
were the
cigs
days.
in my
in the
house.
club.
I've never smoked a cig. Never will either.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Don't-
Yeah,
don't
that
ever
is
give
pretty
in.
cool.
That's pretty cool.
Not
yeah.
many people have said can
I
say
don't,
that.
yeah, I don't know
That's
that many
funny.
people that can say that.
I have neither. best two in the group.
As a kid, you're always like, oh, I'll never do that. But then as you get older, like, we're 21, 20 years old.
It's a very social thing.
Everyone's tried it eventually.
Most people are doing it at parties and stuff. And it's like,
hey, why not take a
step outside, take a puff of a cigarette. It tastes so good.
For me, it was a social aspect.
It's the 2000s.
It was going outside, like, after a drink, going outside of a bar. It was a social aspect of just talking to people, having a chill, like, getting away from everything and just quiet, smoking a cigarette. Like, it was a nice chill moment. And that's why I started smoking a fag. That's what we call it in England. Also,
smoking a fag.
Yeah, I mean we have the derogatory term.
I feel like that's how most people get started. They only do it when they're drunk. They have that rule. I only do it when I'm drunk. I only do it when I'm drunk.
That's how it started.
That's how it started with Connor.
Yeah.
That's how it started with me.
Yeah.
And then you start buying packs.
Hey, yeah, I'm such an influencer. Don't blame me. Come on.
Fair enough. I can make my own decisions.
Yeah, I didn't force a cigarette down your throat.
Oh, there's this prank on YouTube. There's this prank on YouTube. It's so funny, dude. So these guys go around. Wait, what were we just talking about? Because it's
Cigs.
Okay, they walk up.
Mine.
Okay,
I was the podcast here. We're reminding what to talk about.
So they walk up to the random guys and they go, "Hey, can I bum a cig?" Like, see, they'll walk up to smokers on the street, like in the city.
Yeah.
Hey, can I bum a cig? And then they get a cig from the guy. They put it in their own cigarette box. Like, their cigarette box is like half full, and they just add one to theirs. It's so funny, the reaction. And they're like, "Hey, what the hell? You already have
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
You could get a full pack doing that eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it in front of them. Just like walk away with it. You get a whole pack.
I don't know. It's kind of funny doing it. Thank you. I mean.
Because they'll probably give it out.
It's such a simple, like, harmless prank, but, like, the reactions are great.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I don't know how to react to that. I'd be like, "Dickhead, what are you doing?"
Yeah. What else you got?
So you had a question for us.
Yeah, you did like a lot of like.
Oh, I had to
20
type in
minutes
Google.
ago.
Oh, crap.
Oh, you forgot the question.
Oh, I know what it was. It was okay, so, there we go. Okay, so on YouTube, you guys, you wouldn't know this as much.
Why
I didn't know you yet. Whenever I was like really working on YouTube, I was like, I put my life into YouTube for a semester. Whenever I lived with Mark Cohen, did.
I watched some of
You
your
lived with
videos,
Mark
not gonna lie.
Cohen?
I lived with Mark Cohen for a semester at Maryville University. Yeah.
Oh, you did go to Maryville. I heard about that.
I
It
watched some of
sucks.
your
It
videos back in the
sucked.
day.
I hated that place. It
I can't
sucked.
believe I've not talked to Mark in forever.
Really?
Like, me and him used to be super close. Like, he was one of
Yeah,
the
you
first
guys
people
were-
I ever met because my mum and his mum met at our neighborhood pool. And me and him just became, like, she made him hang out with me. He's like, I don't want to hang out with a weird British kid, like, foreigner. But then we ended up being super close for, like, their entire high school. But, yeah.
you
That's
guys-
a fucking small world.
You guys were. I always saw you guys like in it like as a pair.
Always, yeah.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah. I'm the Batman. I just replaced the Robin because Batman replaces Robin quite a few times in the comics. Anyway, sorry, that's my nerdy side of me.
I was just like in awe. I was like, what is he saying right now?
I do that a lot. It loses interest.
Yeah, I just smile and nod.
You could probably bullshit somebody. Like if you need like just like what's it called? Whenever like in Congress, whenever they just keep talking.
Filibuster. I just
Filibuster.
That's crazy. How did you know that? I'm surprised you knew that. That's what you did.
What is that? PLS? No, not PLS.
PLS 101. I did that. I just took a test in
Okay,
it.
I took it twice, so I had to learn it at some point. I took it 2 times.
That's so funny. Filibuster, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm not that
proud
dumb.
of you. Yeah. But no, yeah. So I just took that test in that yesterday.
That's why you know it was fresh.
That's why I know it. Yeah, it is fresh on mine. I would have known that otherwise.
See
But it is
let's see if you actually remember it, then you can get on my level.
Yeah, that's good for you. You actually remember it. I only remember things.
So this was like very recent that you guys were talking about this.
No,
we didn't even
never
talk about it.
You didn't know I
That's
knew
why
that
I'm
word.
saying I'm proud that you knew that word.
I'm actually like,
Sometimes he struggles.
I'm remembering stuff I'm learning in school. There's a reason why I'm in college right
Good
now.
for you. I really don't. I'll study for the night, do the test, and I forget everything I fucking learned.
Yeah.
Which is really pointless. I mean, I don't forget everything that I learned, but I'm sure I forget most of it because I study the bad way.
Human memory shit, man.
But if you study the night before at 12 o'clock, like, you're not going to remember
I've just been retaining the random like information. Like I don't know maybe important stuff, but like it's things here and there. It's like I don't know like subjects, but like I might know a thing or two from like each subject. Like,
I don't know all my subjects, but I know like
yeah, you know, it's
1
like,
or 2 facts.
I got a little variety pack I'm
from the
working on,
year.
yeah.
I think it depends if you're memorizing it too, or if you're actually like
If you, like,
applying
yeah,
it to
embed it
something.
in
If
your
you know to
brain.
apply it to something,
Yeah.
then you remember it. If you
Yeah,
just
'cause
memorize the
you've
shit,
got
yeah,
the
it
background
just
for
falls
it.
out of your head in like 10 minutes. I don't know.
I honestly had no idea what you guys were just talking about. If we're being completely real.
Dude.
He just nodded and smiled.
Not a smile.
No, I was
What
just
is
like,
that movie? Smile Away, boys.
Smile
The Penguin.
Oh yeah, Madagascar. Smile and
Smile
wave,
Away.
boys.
Have you seen
Smile
the
and
Penguins
wave.
movie?
Yeah.
Actually, a pretty funny movie. I
Yeah,
gave
that
it
was
stats,
hilarious.
so I watched that
Wait, was
movie.
it just the penguins?
Just the Penguins, dude.
Oh, I did
It's
not
pretty
see that.
funny. Like they literally, the guy in charge just wings it the entire time and
Yep.
like just accidentally does the
They have
best
their own
thing every
TV
time.
show too. It's like
Oh,
man,
that
they're giving
sucks.
the
That's
Penguins a lot of credit.
That's
man.
not the same
They
people
must have
though.
had a very vital role in the original film.
Yeah, they were my favorite characters in the original one for
They
sure.
were
funny.
hilarious.
They are funny.
Yeah, they had a good soundtrack too.
That's
They're
I
right.
like to move it.
This is the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so child movies that like are more appropriate for adults. Like how many movies out there that are child movies that are
Oh.
probably really appropriate for adults?
I like
love how-
SpongeBob, anything.
I like
Yes.
Minions.
Minions is honestly pretty funny. Like it's stupid funny.
I don't remember that movie very well. I saw
you
the
seen
first
Pegs?
one.
Despicable Me.
This
Yeah,
is me.
I saw the first one. I don't
It
remember
was
very
like
well. though.
Minions was like a spin-off. Minions is the
Yeah.
same thing as the Penguins.
I prefer
It's like
Despicable
Madagascar
Me.
was the original. They took like a character base from
Yeah.
that and made their own.
But that's
movie.
been a huge
But
thing
they
in
did with
movies, taking
Despicable
the
Me and
spin-off
Minions.
of like other
Yeah,
ideas.
they've had like multiple ones of each. Yeah, they were both very successful. But I don't know. But now everyone like I don't know. Minions is a big thing. Like everyone hates Minions.
You showed me the Halloween costume of the what's the place where you got to get like license plates and shit? What's it called?
DMV.
DMV.
The DMV worker that dressed up as the sloth.
Oh yeah, there was a DMV
Have you ever seen
worker that won
animals
Halloween.
or pets?
No,
It's like a Zootopia. That's it.
I've
So
never
many
seen
pet
it.
I've heard of
movies.
that.
It's
I've
like
never seen
when they go to the DMV, like the worker there is like a sloth.
So
Every animal has like
super
a job,
slow.
and so it's super slow.
Oh,
So
that's
the
tells
DMV
him
is
a
super
joke. He
slow.
laughs.
That's cool.
So someone at the DMV in real life for Halloween dressed up just like that sloth in the movie and had his name tag and was just being super slow with everybody.
But his
It was
name
like,
was
that's pretty
Flash.
creative.
His
Yeah.
name was Flash.
That's
So
why
like,
it was funny.
at the
Yeah.
end of the movie,
The sloth
some
name's
random car gets
Flash.
pulled over, and they wind the window down, and it's that super slow sloth. So it's super funny. But
Okay.
he's a cool character in the.
But his name's
in the-
Flash. That's why it's ironic.
Flash. All right.
What?
I just know that from Ted.
All right.
Okay, yeah, new topic. Let's move on.
I think that was a good
That was
answer.
in perfect unison, though. That was
Yeah.
in perfect synchronized.
We start on little, what is it, background?
Colt. We started on Colt.
Yes.
I've never been a part of a cult before. So
Yes,
that's pretty
me
intense.
Dude, no joke. I have an uncle in a
I
Colt.
was in a fraternity. Is that
No way.
I think
Pretty
he
much, buddy.
he might be
It's just
dead.
another
I don't
word
know,
for
but
it.
Yeah, he's
Wait. What kind of cult?
like this was a legit Colt down in Texas.
That's pretty interesting.
My grandpa's brother.
People in the South, like American South, you guys are crazy.
Would the Knights of Columbus be considered a cult?
Dude, and that's not what I'm saying. I didn't know that was a
Knights of
religion
Columbus.
thing. That's
Not really. It's like based
It
off
is.
like
That's
Catholicism
based.
or
It is.
Christianity, I think.
It is.
My dad has my
Catholicism.
grandpa's Knights of Columbus sword from like the 1930s or some like
Holy cow.
old shit. Some sword. It's got like Columbus's head on the end. Like
Well, you
gotta-
would probably know about Knights of Columbus. Do you know anything?
No,
I just figured
dude.
going to Barmayo and Duchenne.
Yeah, dude, I didn't listen to anything. You know, one of those schools.
Super
Like,
religion school.
yeah, they tried
Do you know
to.
Missouri State Mobat?
Moab, yeah.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
buddy
So
played
when
lacrosse
I
there.
went back when I like peaked in high school and was like super like.
Don't say that.
You're a loser now,
I'm not saying I peaked athletic wise. Like
Okay,
athletically,
okay.
like did
Yeah,
you
I
ever
remember
hear about
whenever-
me in track?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
because I think I joined track that year when
Did-
you were like going through like kind of realizing like I might be done.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
your
my
shin
shins.
splints.
Yeah. So I like my athletic.
Pussy.
So I was like super good at track for a little bit, and it like went to my sophomore year, and then I got like stress fractures. But why did I even start this thing? What was the reason I was doing this?
Talking
What was
about
that?
how you peaked in high school.
No.
Yeah, he
before
did.
that.
He did mention that at least somewhere in the conversation.
Dang, I just pulled a Jordan and I forgot what my point. There's definitely a point to this.
That's
movie
funny.
thing.
That's funny.
No, what were we talking about before that?
I don't remember, man, honestly.
I don't either. I completely forgot what
We
we were
just
talking
got
about.
derailed.
Well, there's a
hard.
point to my
Yeah.
story, but what? Fuck me, I guess.
Oh,
It was a good
Knights
topic.
of Columbus. Knights of Columbus.
Yeah, yeah.
Private
Religion,
schools. Private schools, Duchenne and Bormeo.
Yeah,
and
because I went to
something
private
more.
school as well, so
Yeah.
But you two went to public. Yeah.
Shin splints.
I don't remember. Fuck it. Next subject. I don't remember what I was trying to get
Unimportant.
to. There was a reason to it,
Scratch
not
that.
just that I just picked in high school, I guess. But
No, that's
about
the
this?
main
Wait,
point
wait.
we got from that.
I'm gonna do
That's all
something.
I got out of it.
I'm gonna do something to the camera real quick. You'll know what it means. I think you'll know what it means. You might. We might all know what it means. But... You guys know that?
yeah.
I don't remember it. That seems
that?
familiar.
That's a public school thing.
I don't know. It must be a public school.
Have you ever seen the movie
They didn't do that private
Dodgeball?
school.
Yeah.
It's from Dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball.
No, that was.
Was it?
No, that was Dodgeball. Was this? It was.
So what movie is this from?
It was some kind of dancing movie, like breaking down.
Was it a cheerleading thing?
High school
No,
musical.
I think you
Bring
might
it on.
Step Up?
High School Musical.
I don't know. One of the 1,000.
No, I don't know what that is. Oh well.
If Zac Efron didn't do it, then I don't care, guys.
Yeah, right.
Dude, he's a huge star now. Honestly.
Is he?
Did you go see Baywatch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have saw
It was
that.
a decent movie, dude. I thought it was alright. There's some really hot girls in it.
Good cast.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. Good cast.
And The Rock's just a badass, so like he
True.
really helped hold my attention. But
True.
He's a good actor. He's a good actor.
He is. He's pretty
oh,
good.
I
He's
threw
pretty cool.
a attack at the can over there.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually. I was
Aiming
able that
from
thing right on the.
behind the laptop, and I still hit it.
Yeah, that was really
So
good
I threw it
actually.
with my
Yeah.
laser eye vision.
Go you.
I know my X-ray vision, whatever. X-ray vision.
Yeah. Right. Definitely.
All right, what do you think about Jordan?
What are you thinking about?
What do you think about what's
the
going
next
on up
topic
there?
for you?
What other hobbies do you have besides skateboarding and playing the drums?
I picked up wakeskating over the summer. That was really freaking
Yeah,
cool.
that's what it was.
That was really cool.
Wakeskating's fun. It hurts though.
Wait. So
It hurts.
explain what that is.
Wakeskating,
So
yeah.
wakeskating, it's like wakeboarding, but your feet aren't like strapped into the boots. So like I wear shoes, like skate shoes, and there's grip tape on the board, so it's like a skateboard. So it's like what I'm used to. I'm way more comfortable on it because like growing up skateboarding, my feet weren't strapped to the skateboard. So when I'm on a wakeboard, it's like if you clip an edge or fall, the board's pulling you down with it and you're falling down with it. But on the wake skate, if I'm going up to like hit a rail or something and I feel like I'm gonna lose my balance and fall, I can just jump off of it and just freely land in the water. And the water, it doesn't hurt as bad as concrete. It doesn't leave as much
Really? You
mark.
don't
Yeah,
say.
see? Science. So I really kind of stopped pushing myself in skateboarding because I broke my arm and then I wasn't able to play the drums for like 2 months and that really sucked. And like that's the most important thing to me is like playing the drums. So like I still skateboard to cruise and stuff, but wake skating I can like go off ramps and like hit the boxes and the rails and stuff. And if I fall, I'm just gonna maybe get a little like headache or something from hitting the water, and then it goes away after like 30 seconds.
Dude,
and you get back up and do it again. But it's cool.
That's crazy.
It's really sweet.
That's
I'm
so
trying
cool.
to work down at the Lake of the Ozarks this summer, like bartending or like waiting, and then just doing that in my spare time.
Dude,
like
what
going
if
out
you
on the
even-
lake and just wake
I mean, this is totally up to you, but I could totally see you doing this. What if you went to like another state, like a really cool exotic spot, like maybe like North Carolina? Well, then you gotta pay for rent. What are you gonna do about rent in Lake of the Ozarks?
I'm just gonna we're gonna do like maybe like an Airbnb for like as long as you can and like switch, or like McConnell stayed down there last year and he made 10 grand just waiting tables, and like that's on top of paying for rent to live down there. So I figured me, him, and a couple friends like Conor was talking about too, like go down there and we'll all just share a place and go work at like a restaurant, and then like at night like people go out on boats and it looks like spring break every night, like all summer, like everyone's out like on like the water and stuff. Like it looks super cool.
That's cool, because I went
do that.
I went kayaking this summer, or not kayaking, whitewater rafting, like in those big like rafts or
done that,
whatever.
yeah.
Pretty cool. I've never done that. I want to do
I did it
that.
with my family once.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There's a
Where'd
really
you do it at?
I don't remember. We were going to go to, I think it was called the Ocoee, which is a very notorious, like they used to train for the Olympics on this thing, which I didn't even know was in the Olympics. Like
I didn't know that.
It's cool. It's a cool sport if you get like a crazy. But so they rated everything on a 1 to 5 scale, I believe, and whatever the I think it's called the Ocoee. Here, I'll look it up.
You see that?
Down the Ocoee.
What is that? Sorry.
No, you're fine. Right at the end there's like a 3. And the entire time, or the one I went to, right at the end there's a 3, but the entire time on the Ocoee it's like a 3 or a 4. And they just rate it like a 1 to 5 scale.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm
pretty
assuming
dangerous.
5 is, yeah.
Yeah, 5's the top.
Like the one I did was kind of boring, to be completely real with
You
you.
wear helmets and stuff though too.
Was it
If you
like-
get thrown? You could like crack.
Was
your head
is
off
the
rocks or
scale
something.
like? I forgot. What is it like?
I wear helmets.
rhythmic or?
Really?
Oh yeah. I bet the Ocoee you would.
I don't know.
Like a more
I did it
intense
down
one.
in I think I was in Tennessee or something on like a river. We went whitewater rafting, somewhere like that.
I don't even know how to begin spelling Ocoee. Oh well, forget
It
it.
sounds like an Indian word.
We get the origin of this.
The Ocoee tribe. That's not racist. Alright.
I've started thinking about the Trail of Tears and I got kind of sad. You said Indians, honestly.
What?
Oh my god.
Well, you brought up Indians and I was like, I don't know, I just started thinking about the Trail of Tears.
What a shame.
Hey, we gave them casinos though.
Yeah.
Don't
I don't
say
know,
that.
No,
Hey, we took their land, but hey, we
give.
give them casinos, so they're making money.
no, yeah, that is really ignorant. I agree.
Americans, you ignorant.
But
Kidding,
no,
I like Americans.
No,
Right.
more than
If
anything,
you're not,
I
you
just.
better embrace it, motherfucker.
There it is.
I just tapped an American flag for the podcast that's not watching the video.
I don't have much
Jordan's
topics.
still
I can't. I mean, like you guys keep thinking of topics if you can too, honestly, because I'm not going to be able to.
Drunk questions. What would peanut butter be called if it wasn't called peanut butter? What would you call it? He said creamy nut, and I was like, that's very disgusting.
You told me that. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
I thought you wanted the word
Drunk,
cream.
that was drunk questions. That was what we did.
Creamy
We had
nut or
recorded
chunky nut?
ourselves.
Chunky nut or
Oh, you're saying Jimmy Tatro.
Yeah, we did like it. So
Similar to that.
that's where we got the idea
That
for
was
like Cody
funny.
called Jimmy Fischer. We put the tripod up, got the video.
Just
like,
when we're super drunk.
like, yeah, let's get drunk.
And then we just talk about some
And then I
random
put up
stuff.
literally on my phone like drunk questions. Like it took
That's
me a couple of
funny,
sides.
dude.
And it
It was
was
fun.
good. Like I looked at it was funny. Like people showed up, just joined in. Like it was cool. Like it was really cool.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
That's what's
so
up.
shit like that. Like what sports would be really cool if you added alcohol into it?
Yeah. Oh, you remember
Any-
these?
any
Good.
sport
Start running
really
these off. Dude. You remembered that pretty well.
So
Not basketball.
He said swimming. Boxing would be a really good
I said
one.
swimming.
That
Would, I said
boxing
swimming
would be
would suck.
brilliant.
Dude. No, I said swimming would suck.
Drunk
Everyone would
boxing.
just drown.
Swimming it takes out all your motor skills. Or diving, you can't.
Oh,
like, do anything
drunk
if you're-
diving
if you're-
would be insane because they're
No,
spinning
your
and
balance is
stuff.
off, dude. You're not gonna. It
That's
takes
what I'm
forever.
saying. It'd be crazy. They
You're gonna hurt
flop.
yourself. What do you mean?
That's why we would enjoy watching.
Oh, it'd be fun
I'm
to
not
watch.
going. Yeah, not do it.
compete. Okay.
I'm not saying this like. I'm not saying add alcohol in to do it. I'm saying add alcohol so I can watch them do it.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny, but I thought you were talking about actually competing.
No.
That would not be fun.
No.
Oh, well. But yeah.
Oh, that's
question
funny.
like that. That's a good question.
I don't really know any of those.
Remember any other ones? What a shame.
What
Basketball would suck. Baseball would suck.
Oh, baseball.
Yeah, it's
that'd be
too slow. Yeah.
You watch baseball while you're trying to get drunk because it's so boring.
So true.
Thank you. You
Yes.
did that.
No, I
I think
agree.
lacrosse should
Honestly,
be America's pastime, honestly, not baseball.
Hockey. Hockey's
no,
quick.
No,
It's
lacrosse
like-
because
I
it's what
love
the Native
hockey.
Americans played in North America before we were even here. Like, that was the first sport played in
Really?
America, lacrosse.
Is this one
So,
of your facts you've learned from school once out of the
I learned this from
7,000
playing
facts?
lacrosse, but yeah, I actually did a PowerPoint presentation on it, so yeah, it is true. But Native Americans were the first ones to play a sport on this land, so honestly, baseball shouldn't be our pastime. I guess it is an American thing, but if we're going technical, it should have been lacrosse at one point.
Wow. That is
Wow.
that is mind
Look at you
blowing.
remembering shit. bro.
I feel like lacrosse would get looked over though, and football would be the like if like the hierarchy. I feel like we value baseball
lacrosse
then
isn't that-
football.
isn't that big?
Yeah.
Then probably basketball.
Yeah.
Then probably hockey.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but hockey's Canadian. Hockey should be a Canadian
True.
pastime.
Hockey's
it's not
definitely
really.
still big here, though.
I mean, yeah, it
Russia,
is, but like,
yeah.
Yeah, it is
did
big.
it? Yeah,
Yeah, those are like the top three in the world, right? U.S., Russia, and Canada.
probably something like that. I don't know. I don't really follow like nationals, like nations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I couldn't tell you.
like every American, who gives a fuck about any other country?
Right.
No, dude.
There's other countries in the world. What?
Best.
You wait. Let me
kidding.
hear your top three sports. If you to play or to
British?
watch. No, just in general. Your
Football.
top
In
three.
general,
Rugby
like you're
and-
from an American English to
croquet.
play. I prefer soccer because
Croquet.
that's the one I'm best at. Like obviously basketball, baseball, and hockey are somewhat of a new sport to me. I honestly like cricket. Like cricket is a lot of fun to play. Like
I've never played.
we play cricket in like gym. Like if we were like a fuck off day, like do like oh fuck it, you can
Is
just
that what
like.
they call it? Today it's a fuck off day.
It's
Go
called-
grab whatever you
I
want.
mean, we
just
say a
fuck
DOS.
off.
Do you know what DOS means? Like it's a DOS day. A DOS means fuck around, like DOS. But yeah, like a fuck around is so you play a pairs. So you'd pick like another buddy, and you guys like would just like me and my other buddy were really good, so we would just like constantly be running back and forth, and you couldn't get us out.
That's cool.
So, like shit like that. If you last forever, like it's so much fun because like there's
It's like
an entire
baseball,
team.
isn't it? It's like playing
Yeah.
baseball with a paddle.
But
Yeah.
no. The thing is, when they throw the ball to get you out, they have to knock off I forgot what they're called, but there's like three wooden. I cannot believe I forgot what they're called. But there's three wooden sticks holding a top stick. And the goal is for them to knock that top stick off the 3 wooden sticks, and then that's when you're out. So you've got to protect that with your paddle. And it's really not that hard to hit a bouncing ball from a kid in high school. You know what I mean?
I cannot follow what.
So they bounce.
So basically, to get me out, you have to knock this barrier down.
And you're just guarding it.
And I'm guarding it with a bat.
I thought you said you were running. What?
So when I hit, I run, and they've got to try and throw it at that paddle, at that.
Oh, you're trying to get back in time before they hit it.
But my partner does. So we switch. He's at a base over
Where's
here.
your partner coming?
Okay, fair enough.
How many people are on a team?
Yeah, like it's
4 people.
So you've got people in the line. It's just like baseball. You've got people waiting to bat.
You know,
but you've got 2 people out there instead of just 1.
Baseball's not a partner sport.
Okay.
Anyway, so you've got someone at a base over here, and then you've got me at the home base with the actual whatever they're fucking called, the sticks to block. So once I've hit, I'll run to that base.
So you swing underhand?
You swing on the hand.
Okay.
On the hand. So your bat's pointed downwards, not upwards.
So it's almost like a golf swing with like
Sort of, because
golf and
you've got a stick sort of like this, and you've got to keep the flat part of the paddle, because it's a flat part and it's more of like a triangular shape at the back.
Okay.
So you've got to hit the flat part and knock it.
Okay.
And just hit it the fuck out, and you don't wear gloves to catch the ball, but their opposite team tries to catch
Is it a hard ball?
It's like a cork ball. Like a cork.
You just catch it bare hands.
Bare hand, because we're not little bitches. Yes.
Okay.
Damn, see the Australians were always shooting like shots at Americans
Australians
too.
is huge
Talking
for
shit on the
cricket
Americans
too.
over here.
Really?
But yeah, so that's called pair style. Usually cricket is by themselves. So you've got to run by yourself, hit the base, and run back before they throw it back at the base.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But it's been a while since
How many people are on the other team?
Again, it's been a while, so I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Like, as sad as that sounds,
getting
it's been so
sassy.
long. No, I wasn't trying to be sassy. I was
No, I didn't
like,
take it that way at all. I didn't take it that way at all.
I really don't know. Like,
I'm like the hardest person
I'm like
to
more,
offend.
I'm more like disappointed in myself and not remembering that.
hard
But like,
shell.
I've not been there for 8-9 years.
Yeah.
So
Right,
it's been
right.
a while. I can forget some things.
No, absolutely. That's fair.
But yeah, I don't know.
But wait. So that was your second favorite sport?
Playing, yes. I forgot we were talking about that. Yeah.
Top
But
3.
Top 3 playing.
What would
yes.
you say yours are?
Lacrosse,
Young William.
hockey, and then basketball. I don't know. I don't really
I don't
watch it.
like
I
basketball.
like lacrosse and hockey.
Well, playing. We're still talking about playing. What's your
Playing?
favorite one's playing?
Lacrosse.
Yep.
Hockey. Can I do extreme sports? Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Wakeskating, snowboarding, skateboarding.
That sounds like
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Wakeboarding, skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing, skydiving.
You skydived?
ATV. Yeah, I skydove.
I did not know skydiving.
What was that like, dude? What was that like?
So me and my
I've never
dad did
done
that in Vegas for my 21st last year. We went and I didn't know we were
What?
gonna
That's
do it.
crazy.
We were supposed to do it when I was 18, but like we drove out to Illinois and it was cloudy that day, and they like told us we had to come back, like we couldn't do it because it was cloudy, and that was like the only time before I went off to college. So we were end up not being able to do it. But he took me to Vegas for my 21st, and one day he didn't tell me what we were doing. He's like, "We're gonna go skydiving." I was like, "No shit." He's like, "Yep." And I already
Dude, my
signed this up, so
heart.
you're not bailing. Like you got to do it. I was like, "All right." And honestly, going up there, like I was strapped to this guy, this like professional was strapped behind me, and I was like, we're up in the airplane, and I was like with like probably 4 or 5 different groups of people, and I was like, even at this point, like if I want to like bail
Really
and like say no, I can't, because like he's gonna throw me out no matter what. So I'm like, okay, I'm pretty much locked in at this point. So it was cool though. Once you get thrown out, like it was an adrenaline rush, and like my dad didn't enjoy it. He said
That's
he couldn't
crazy.
breathe because they tell you to keep your eyes on the horizon, or else like you can't really breathe because like your air's going so fast. If you look up or you look down,
Oh wow, I never
pressure,
even
you,
thought
like,
about
you
that at all. I would never thought
you
about
can't,
that.
like, breathe.
Yeah.
So to keep your head straight, like you can breathe fine, and like it was cool. He pulled the parachute.
That's crazy.
And he let me like hold the parachute and like direct us. Like I'd pull down on one side and I could like turn us and like aim where we're going and stuff. Like I don't know, it's pretty wild. I would definitely do it again. It's just kind of expensive, but it was definitely.
I'd like to try it one time, but I'm honestly scared.
Yeah, they have a place here in Springfield, like down in Branson or something. We could go down to Branson one day.
Just falling
Go
towards
jump
the
out of an airplane if we have nothing going on. You guys would do that.
On our lunch break, we can
Why
just
not?
go.
I haven't jumped out of planes, but I've flown a plane a couple times.
That's
No
cool.
Can't say
way.
I've done that.
So before marketing, my major chosen was aviation.
Okay.
So like for
Apparently
birthday,
that's a high-paying job nowadays
Yeah.
because not a lot of kids want to become pilots, and all the pilots are getting old and like they're running out.
so a birthday present.
No way.
Yeah, it pays really well apparently nowadays.
So
Wow.
a birthday present, my parents was like, "Hey, you're gonna fly a plane." I was like, "That's really cool." So this dude,
That's really cool.
that was fun. Like, so this dude, like the
Mediocre,
first guy that
whatever.
took me out, and like, I like was teaching. He was teaching how to use the pedals to like drive on ground. Like the stick is used, like the steering wheel is useless when you're on ground,
Okay.
and you use your pedals to steer the wheels.
Hand me that for once.
Yeah. So then there's ice right here too, bud.
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
So the pedals are strictly for the floor.
Okay.
And so then as we were going off onto the takeoff rod, whatever it's called, straightaway, he like told me to pull up. I'm like, okay. He's like, you're gonna feel a drop, just keep pulling. So I'm like, all right. And I started pulling, and we dropped, and that's when we completely took off. And you just keep going up, and it's like it was really cool. And I finally get up there, and it's like kind of hard to see the ground and shit and where you're really going. So you're gonna rely on your like technology.
Absolutely.
But he talked to me and goes, "Do you like roller coasters?" I was like, "Sure, yeah." He's like, "All right, let go of the wheel," and there's like the second one for him to take over if he needs to, and he just goes, "All right," and like I let go, he took hold of and just pushed it down. And like started going crazy, and like my ass lifted off the seat. Like it was pretty.
That's kinda
It was
scary.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I just took off the seat. Like I was levitating off of the air. It was really fun.
Crazy. And
Yeah.
you know you're the one controlling.
Yeah, he was controlling it, so I was like, I was cool. Like I didn't care. And then I grabbed it again and like pulled us back up. Like, it was cool. But I've done that a couple times, and I changed my mind because it's honestly really expensive to learn how to fly.
I talked to a pilot. He said you got to do like 10 years or something.
Which is
of,
what changed my mind. It changed my mind. He spent so much money on his flying lessons. You've got to get a certain amount of
You
hours
gotta
in.
teach lessons for so
You've
long.
got to teach. You've got to get your. He was getting his hours in teaching me to get his actual license. Yes, his commercial license.
He couldn't even fly people yet,
No.
except for like just training.
It's just students, so in like small aircrafts. So it just takes a lot of time, a lot of money. The payoff is very big in the long run. I want my business. I want to make something of myself.
Right,
That's what business does.
Yeah.
I'm not time limited.
That's a lot of
It's
lot
not
of
wasted.
time, man.
Yeah,
Just to be.
it really is. And my business is not as anticipated. Like I could make it big now. I could make it big later, but I'd rather be in control of that.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, I didn't want to do aviation anymore.
I respect that.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun doing all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I bet.
I always
Yeah,
thought it'd be
and
cool to learn how to fly a helicopter.
That'd
I
be
think
sick.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
too.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd love to
If I could choose,
fly that from my house to somewhere else. Just
yeah.
drop my
It'd be so
place.
convenient, man.
So
I'd be able to
true.
find like
We need
a.
like mini like flying like little pods, like
Yeah.
like
Oh, so
little
true.
mini like helicopter, like we can just like
Yeah,
have
pop
in the
on.
backyard, just fly to your like friend's place. Like,
Yeah.
like drones, you got little tiny ones, and then you got the big ones. Like come on,
It's like an old school owl.
Some guy actually made a drone like
School owl.
really? Like a little
Yeah,
drone
like-
chair.
he made a drone like where you could sit in the drone and then just fly it.
Really?
Sick.
Yeah, like
that's really cool.
dude, the drone like the levitation of how a drone can stabilize completely changed the world of like aviation for like all that kind
I
of shit.
bet. I bet.
Just like how the balance of the motors of hoverboards changed like that kind of transport,
Yeah.
like the 2-wheel transport. There's little like random technologies that can change the like aspect of every way you travel and things like that's cool.
Yeah.
Like additions onto a helicopter or something, or like a whole new.
I mean, just like whole new points of transportation. Have you heard about like what I can't remember what company's doing it, but there's sort of like a huge public transportation that they're starting to do. Instead of a train, it's like a huge pod like train, but it just takes up like a. So what it does, it's above ground, but it's got 2 railings, and they're like really long railings, and just kind of go around. So like 2 or 3 rows of cars can fit underneath. And it just kind of goes around town, like shit like that.
I saw that on like Facebook or something. Is that
Yeah,
actually
right.
legit? Or
No,
is
like
that-
this is kind of stuff that
No
like
way.
this is what the future might hold. Like these are what ideas of. I mean, think about what we used to travel in. Like we used to ride horses. Now we're driving electrical cars.
And it's exponential
I mean,
growth.
it's like over time, like we can use electricity for other things, and which is why I want to go into marketing, because you can market those cool ass things to the world, and that's
True.
what literally, like.
You can believe in
molds
it.
the world. It molds the world, like is what technology. Like our phones.
Believe in what you're selling.
We are,
Believe in what you're selling.
staring at our phones and like constantly on our phones. If had someone not come up with phones, our like society would not be built on technology like staring at a screen.
I know.
Like,
That's
so like
crazy.
technology really does change the world, which is why I want to get into marketing. But yeah, so like there's like modes of transport like underground. Elon Musk is like on a huge thing of underground. You've heard about that?
Yeah.
Is that underground shit? Like that,
Yeah, I think that's another.
The Boring Company?
yeah, dude. Which is why
that's the name of the company, the Boring Company.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think magnetism's where it's at, though.
Yeah,
When they
have you seen the hoverboards? Like,
well, yeah, like once they can have cars.
you must have seen this, the skate part that's like on my, like someone built a.
It's copper or whatever.
Lexus did it. Lexus did it, and it was like a promotion
And the
of like a hoverboard that made an entire
but
skate
it's gotta have like
of the magnetic.
like copper or iron, like I don't want to say marble, but like like that kind of like material, and like that's the only way like the board can like reflect off it. So I mean, I guess they could use it as like a normal skate park too, because like it's smooth and flat. But like those boards only work there. Like if you tried taking it out of the park, it wouldn't work on concrete.
Yeah.
It only works on that special like type of surface. But that was pretty wild. It has like
When it went over
fog or
water,
something like smog like comes out of the bottom of it, and like you're up in the air, like not super high, but like,
you're hovering.
you're hovering.
Barely
Yeah,
over
that's pretty cool.
Have you
But
ever
it
seen
seems
it?
heavy. I don't think
No.
So Lexus,
Yeah, I can pull it up
you
real
can pull
quick.
it up. Lexus makes a video, and you can see the board, and it is honestly designed as the Lexus car. So the front of the car is designed and trimmed just as the board is, so you kind of recognize the design. But it's pretty dope.
What would I type in to find this?
The laptop.
Yeah, if you don't mind, that'd be dope.
How long do you usually do podcasts
Hit the
for?
bathroom while you're
We'll probably end this within the next like 10 minutes, to be honest, just because it's almost one.
I mean, yeah, it's like
Is it an
almost
hour?
an hour.
You guys just want to call it a podcast?
Sure.
I did just get up, so yeah.
We totally
Why
can.
not?
I mean, we hit some good stuff.
It is.
Yeah, that was a good conversation. That was a good conversation.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I
Camera,
did.
there you go. I forgot the camera was there.
Hey,
Hello,
Okay.
camera.
I forgot the camera was there, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, I did see it for a second.
Alright, so we wrapped it up.
There you go.
Wrapped it up.
Good talk, guys.